You want to start setting goals and actually sticking to them. So here's what I want you to do. First, you need to be in a positive, open, optimistic state of mind. So make sure that you do something beforehand that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy, that gets you into the right state of mind. Whatever that may be. Maybe it's listening to music. Maybe it's reading something. Maybe it's listening to something positive, maybe on YouTube or online somewhere. Whatever that is, get into the best possible mental state that you can. If you're there, then you're ready to go. So I want you to get something to write with, and either you can get a pad of paper or you can simply get your journal, which I highly recommend getting a journal because that way you can keep everything in one space. Now, maybe you're setting goals for the month or maybe you're setting goals for the year. It doesn't matter, and I think it's important to do both. Once you sit down with that pen and paper or your journal, what I want you to do is to get clear about what it is that you want. If you're working on goals for the month, what is it that you really truly want to achieve within the next 30 days? And again, if you're looking to achieve something within the next 12 months, what do you want that next 12 months to look like? What is it that is in the forefront of your mind that's the most important for you to get done before the end of the year? Not only do I want you to think about those things, but I want you to visualize them too. How is that going to make you feel? And you're not only doing this so that you can obviously get clear about the things that you really want, but sometimes this helps you get clear about the things that you don't want. Oftentimes I talk to clients who tell me they want to lose weight or they want to achieve some other big goal. But then when they actually sit down and visualize themselves, they really truly think about what that means for them. Okay, losing weight, that's an important thing to do. If you feel out of shape, you're not happy with yourself, health always comes first. Sometimes people make those type of goals mean more than what they mean. And let me break that down for you. Someone who says that they want to lose weight, sometimes I don't think that they realize exactly what they're asking for. Okay, so if you lose weight, will that make you happier in your life? Is that going to change any other aspect of your life? Sometimes people can lose weight thinking that it's going to mean more than what it actually ends up meaning when it happens. When you actually achieve that goal and you've lost those 10 or those 20 pounds, you feel great. But are you living in abundance in every other aspect of your life as well? Because sometimes we make those goals mean more than what they mean. So it's important to sit down and get clarity on what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want. What's important to you to accomplish within the next 30 days, or what is important for you to accomplish in the next 12 months. Making good use of visualization will really help you not only get clear and get clarity, it'll also put you in the right state of mind. And again, opening you up to more abundance, more good things to manifest within your life. Nowadays, everything is on apps and online, and that's perfectly fine if those types of things work better for you. But I really truly believe in the power of writing things down the old-fashioned way with a nice pencil or pen, writing them down on paper, putting a plan in place. So the next thing that you're going to be doing is actually writing down those actionable steps that you can take in order to reach that goal. Again, I suggest putting this all in a planner. That way you don't have certain things over here and certain things over there. Everything that you want is right here. You have your gratitude journal, all of that in one place, along with whatever your heart desires, along with your goals and what actionable steps you're going to take to reach those goals. As you sit there and you write, make those desires come to life. Now, I suggest if you have really, really big goals, I suggest you taking those into chunks. So say that there's this big goal that you want. Maybe your goal is to write a book, which I would think is a pretty huge deal. But if that's something that you desire, I say take that in chunks. Instead of just hopping right in, unknowingly attempting to write a book, I suggest that you take that into chunks. Maybe you start off by reading a book similar to the genre or the topic that you're going to be writing about. You can even start by writing one-page journals. Whatever you do, make sure that you put those actionable steps in play. You can't go from where you are right now to writing a book in 12 months. There are things that are going to have to happen in between that time. And you have to sit down and figure out exactly what those actionable steps are. And the next step is executing. Now, I realize some of your goals may be new to you, something that you just became interested in, and you don't really know much about it. That's fine. Everything that you need is on the internet. So I suggest starting there, doing some research to figure out what others have done, what's worked, what's not worked for them. Also, don't hesitate to reach out to friends or different people that you may know through social media. You'd be surprised how many people are willing to help and to provide some sort of advice or suggestions. All you have to do is ask. It's important to remember when setting goals to make sure that your goals are well-rounded. What I mean by that is You don't want to just set goals for how much money you want to make. You want to make sure that you're looking at every aspect of your life when you're looking at your goals. As for your personal life, maybe you want to take a cooking class or take some sort of workshop online or in person. Maybe you want to go to more networking events. Maybe you want to start reading more books and educating yourself on different things. Maybe you want to get certified in something or you want to travel more. Whatever that is, make sure that you list those things. List them underneath a specific category. These are my personal goals. As for your health, maybe you want to lose weight or you want to gain more muscle. Sometimes people maybe just want to get more active, but you can do that. Obviously, you would want to list those underneath your health goals. Make sure that your goals are not just in one area of your life, but you look at the whole picture. Now, the next thing is almost as important as actually sitting down and writing down those goals. What you want to do is make sure that you write a date to it. If you set goals and there's no date to it, there's no real true urgency to get those things done. So putting a date on your goals will help you stay mindful of how much time that you have to actually complete all of the steps that will lead you to completing that goal. And once you've written down your goals, I want you to have a line for each goal, an additional line. This line is going to start with I will. It's something about speaking life into those things that you want to achieve. So you might say, I will finish this course by whatever date. I will lose 10 pounds by May 30th of 2020. Whatever that goal is, make sure that you say, I will. It's something about the words I will that really truly activates something within you that makes you want to move forward towards those goals and complete those actionable steps. Now, lastly, you want to do check-ins, whether that be daily check-ins or weekly. If you have to, get an accountability partner. Maybe it's a close friend or maybe it's someone you know through networking, but get someone who will hold you accountable if need be. Do weekly check-ins to see how you're going with your actionable plan. And if for some reason you need to tighten up that plan or you need to change something, then you're able to do so before you get too far off track. And that will be the key to setting goals and sticking to them.